Court of Appeals.
Is that right? That's right. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Judge Eve Belfans, and I'm your current presiding judge of the 9th District Court of Appeals, which covers Summit, Medina, Wayne, and Lorraine counties. The Court of Appeals is the place where citizens come after they've had a trial, and they could have had a trial in any number of the courts that, from the judges that you've heard today: Common Pleas Court, Municipal Court, Juvenile Court, Domestic Relations Court, and so on. And so what we do is we're looking at things after the trial court has rendered a judgment in the case. When that happens, the litigants are permitted to file what we call briefs in our court, and they're permitted to come to court and make oral presentations to a panel of 3 judges. After that, we decide the outcome of the appeal in panels of 3, and one of us will actually issue a written decision, the opinion of the court, and that will decide the outcome of the appeal, whether the trial court judgment gets reversed, affirmed, or some other action is taken. After that, a citizen can try to appeal. If they're still not happy and they believe there was an error made, they can try to appeal to the Ohio Supreme Court. And I say try because many people don't know that the Ohio Supreme Court doesn't have to take their appeal. They're allowed to select the appeals they take. And so very few cases ever go to the Ohio Supreme Court. For all intents and purposes, the last court of resort for most people who have had a court case is going to be the Court of Appeals. In our state, we've carved the appeals courts into 12 districts. The 9th district covers, as I said, Summit, Medina, Wayne, and Lorraine. For example, the 8th district is all of Cuyahoga County. And so we have, again, varying counties having various numbers, various counties in different appeals court districts. I think it's important for people to know that because being the court of last resort, we're deciding a lot of different kinds of issues bearing on all areas of the law. For example, if someone is going to permanently lose custody of a child to Children's Services, if someone is going to get rights of custody to their child, if someone's going to lose their home to foreclosure, if someone is going to perhaps not be successful on a breach of contract action, or on and on and on. So we are deciding not only the outcome of very important matters personal to those parties, but whatever we decide is the applicable law will be binding upon all the trial court judges for the next case and the next case. Just a little bit of background about me. I am an Akron native, born and raised here, attended Firestone High School, class of 1980, went on to Yale University, and then on to Case Western Reserve School of Law. I was very blessed that in my first year of practice at a law firm, I discovered my passion, which was appellate work, and I did that at every turn. There came a point where we relocated to Washington, D.C., and I had an opportunity to be a federal judicial attorney, working alongside and assisting a federal judge in his duties. And it was there that I believe the seeds of wanting to become a judge were planted, because I developed a great deal of admiration and respect for the judiciary in that role. When I relocated to Akron, there was a judge who approached me and asked if I might consider becoming a judge. And after, of course, consulting with my husband, I did, and I began service in the Akron Municipal Court, where I played a very central role in developing the specialized docket, the DUI court, which to this date treats citizens, treats individuals for severe alcohol problems. In 2008, I ran for the Court of Appeals and have been serving in that capacity since that time. I have to date probably considered well over 1,700 appeals and written over hundreds and hundreds of opinions. I've also been privileged to have been invited by the Ohio Supreme Court to serve as a visiting judge 3 times. And I have been very, very involved in judicial education, in addition to very active in our community, serving on numerous boards. I've been actually formerly served on the ADM board. I now serve as a board member on the United Disabilities Board, the Women's Endowment Fund, the Akron Bar Foundation. I believe that it's very important for judges to be engaged in the community, of course, as they are in the bench. But I do believe that I bring a tremendous breadth of experience to this position, as well as the skills necessary, the insight, the analytical ability that is very, very necessary in this position. So I will stop now. If I can answer any questions, be happy to do so. Am I out of time? Apparently so.
Just a question.
Yes.
I mean,